Hello everyone, welcome back to another speed build. Today we are gonna be finally building the Heartlands Zoo entrance. It's been a project, I guess, that I've not worked on for like a really long time, but we're finally getting onto it. So over here we're just laying out the pieces of the roof. So like I thought I wanted to stick with a smaller width of the wall, but I thought it's gonna be a lot much harder to do so I decided to expand it a bit. We're just going to make it slightly bigger. I think it also looks nicer because I could put the education conservation boards further apart, and I guess it wouldn't clog up the main area as much, although it is still kind of clogging up a bit. And yeah, just putting on the thatch roofing over here. I wanted to keep this kind of like, not like a mixture, I guess, of stone, wood, and thatch roofing. So like using various different pieces rather than just using all from the same theme to create this, because I thought it creates a nice contrast. And then over here I was just thinking, okay, how do I put the name of the zoo? Where do I put it? So I thought, oh, let's create this rectangular piece over here. And I was like, let me see if I take out the letters. No, it's not gonna work. There's not enough space to write Heartlands Zoo on it. So I was like, okay, I think we will make an arch instead. And I'm using the African wall decor. I think that's what they are under to create the arches. So just using the angle snaps to get it all in the right position to snap to one another. And it creates a really rather simple arch. I feel like that's the easiest way I found to create an arch. And then so I decided to duplicate that and then see how it looks, and then duplicate it over to the other side. And then I realized, you know what, I actually want to do some trimming around it because it looks kind of unfinished. So in hindsight, I should have done the trimming first before I duplicated the whole portion over here, but I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just it takes more time, I suppose. So I went on work on the trimming with my favorite Planet Zoo wood beams over here, and yeah, just following the angles again with the angle snap tool, and then just trying to make sure it's aligned. And I think because I don't know, sometimes when the camera is not in the right direction, or like it's too, I don't know how to describe it, but like when you're looking at the object you want to use in an odd way, you sometimes pull on the wrong arrows, and this happens to me so frequently. So I was struggling a bit with that piece over there, but yeah, we got it done, and then we just duplicate it to the other side, which, I mean, like I said, it would be so much easier if I just did it all in one shot and then duplicate that whole curved portion later to the back. Then now over here we're just trying to get the roof thing to be done. So following the thatch roof, I mean, I guess I could have left it just like that, but I kind of wanted to cover it, you know. But you see the grid. The grid is just not my friend in a lot of my builds. I don't know, I never can put everything on a single grid, and I don't know why. And I think maybe it's because a lot of the pieces or the way I build stuff are just never symmetrical to one another. I guess that's why I never build them on the grid properly. But yeah, and then over here I thought, okay, I think we can take it up a notch and make it even higher. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that. And then I realized over here when I went back to the roof is that the it was not aligned properly to fit the two wooden planks that I brought out. So I just went back in, you know, do a bit of editing, not too much trouble. And then we just shift that over there, and then it fits wonderfully, which I really like. And then we take out attach roofing as well, but the flat one instead. And once again, yeah, I tried doing it on the grid, not the best. Basically that's it. I keep like shifting it closer and closer to see if I could use the grid, but in the end it didn't work out, so I had to build that off the grid as well. But yeah, And then I think after this we work on the sign. Yeah, we do. Okay. So we're just taking out some letters, writing out Heartlands Zoo. Once again, that's the name of my franchise zoo. If you're wondering why it's called Heartlands Zoo, and I'm pretty sure I've said this a million times on stream, but for everyone else on YouTube, it's called Heartlands Zoo because where I'm from, our suburb areas are called the Heartlands or the Heartland areas, and so I just thought it's cute, you know. It's a nice name for a zoo. I feel, you know, want to make this whole zoo just a really warm and loving place for the animals as well. Yeah, so I wanted to use the big letters for the zoo, but it didn't. It was just like block. I think it was just too big and blocking too much. I wish there was like a medium-sized one between the small letters and the big ones. And now I added 2 hearts because I remember we have the heart sign, so I thought it'd be quite cute. And then yeah, I figured I think it's easier to have placed all the letters down on the ground at first rather than placing it on the signage. I don't know. I can't tell which method I prefer, you know, placing directly on the signage or placing everything on the ground, which I know is flat, and then moving it up to the sign. I guess there's pros and cons to it. Because like right now, you see I do struggle a bit trying to get what's the right placement, because when I rotated it according to angle snap, it was not the same. But yeah, I don't know. I really still don't know what's the best method to put letterings up. And then yeah, just adjusting the O's because it's a bit crooked. I don't know why. When I place it down, it's a bit crooked. But I think over here we're just gonna put a bit of planks on the wall, you know, just to add something to it, rather than just it being a plain wall. So we do go back and add planks, and I don't know why. Maybe this building is not straight in general, but the planks, whenever I duplicate it to the other side, it just does not align properly. So I went up close and personal to the wall and just trying to see what's the issue, and then I think I fixed it because when I duplicated to this side, it was fine. Yeah. And I think we're just moving the conservation boards, and I kind of liked it being like as if it's stuck to the wall rather than it being on the path itself. So I tried to duplicate it on both sides. I don't know if you can, you know, duplicate and copy these kind of items. I guess I never tried, but maybe it would have been much easier to get the placement of it. And then I thought we should add some lights, because you know, I don't add a lot of lights to my builds, I realize. So I think it's something to keep in mind for the future, to add more lights. And I think we're just gonna add a bit of greenery around it as well. So just choosing a cute planter to match, and I like this one's from the New World theme, and it also matches the bins that I put there. So I thought perfect. Yeah, just duplicating it on both sides, and then I think choose the plants. And I was like thinking, oh, these purple plants, but I'm like, wait a minute, I am in the tropics. This is a tropical biome. Maybe I should do tropical plants instead. So I went with these plants instead, and at least it adds color, right? It's not just, it's close to purple. I would have loved to use purple. Oh, we're at the end. Yeah, so this is the end of the entrance. I mean, this is a rather short speed build, but I hope you guys still enjoyed it nonetheless. You know, I just like to show everyone progress that I do off stream, right? I don't want you guys to miss out on the things that I've built as well. Yeah, so just showing you guys different angles from it, and then I do have a close-up shot as well when the guests read the conservation board, which is right over here. Kind of also showing you the inside of it and how it would look like as well. But once again, guys, thank you so much for checking this video out, and I hope you guys have a good day, night, or evening. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.